I genuinely don't know how to feel about today's Mariners game because the offense at one point had a couple of base runners through a hit by pitch and a walk in the first inning, then struggled, had a little bit of stuff going on there. Then after that, decided to get a base hit from Haniger and then a home run from Bliss that just made it 2-0, and then they decided to go 14 up, 14 down. Um, in just a way that just was absolutely wild, and I did not understand why they did it. It just upset me to see that. Bryce Miller, he went 6 innings again, really good, another quality start. Gave up no runs. The Mariners won 6-0, 6-0 today. Ryan Bliss got his first career home run at T-Mobile, which is awesome. Robles scored a run today, had a walk and a strikeout. He's regressing, but he's still doing pretty good. Randy walked twice. Cal had a hit to drive in two. Turner got hit and didn't get a score, but there's something about Mariners first baseman. They just hit us. Garver walked and scored. Demo had a couple of hits, back-to-back innings. He struck out once, yeah, but 2 for 4 with a run. Haniger had that run. Tom Canzone came in and played the bottom of the ninth defensively for him, just easing him back in there. Bliss with the home run and the RBI, and then Rivas went 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs and 2 stolen bases for his first 2 career stolen bases in Major League Baseball. He now sits at a 100% stolen base rate. Over on the other side, the Mets, Lindor did not look good. Nimmo didn't look good. Winker didn't look good. They all had hits. The Mets had 7 hits and walked twice for a total of 9 base runners. Mariners had 6 hits, 1 hit batter, and 4 walks for a total of 11 base runners. 5 of them were obviously left on base. The Mets left all 7 of theirs on base, but leaving runners on base is actually correlated with scoring runs. So like 5 runs on base and 6 runs, you did well. 7 runners left on base and no runs. I'm sorry, 9. We left 9 runners on base. Um, no, 8. We had a double play. Rivas to Bliss to Turner. It was a really weird double play that looked like it was going to be routine. Bryce looked amazing. Struck out 6, walked 1. Snyder had a walk. Voth struck out 2. Thornton struck out 2. That was 9 strikeouts for our pitching staff. Ottavino didn't strike out anybody. Young struck out 1, and Quintana struck out 8. But about 4 of them shouldn't have been strikeouts because the ump, it looked like, in my opinion, the ump had a bet on the over-under for strikeouts from Quintanilla in the game because he was expanding the zone for Quintanilla, and he was not expanding the zone for the Mariners. It was one of those things where it looked very clearly like the ump was biased for one pitcher because the Mets actually, as soon as the bullpen came in, they weren't getting those calls either. The Mariners did get one of those calls later in the game, in the 8th inning, on the second strikeout for Voth, which I hate to say it was a makeup call. It was a makeup call, and the Mariners just got hosed on a couple of calls earlier in the game, and it's just one of those things where you got to deal with it, and it's part of the game. There was another guy. There was a Tacoma Rainiers game the other day where Bliss in a plate appearance between him and the catcher, they challenged 4 straight pitches that were called and won all 4 of them, which is ridiculous that we don't have the challenge system at the bare minimum in Major League Baseball. I know they're testing it out in Major League Baseball, but it's even more ridiculous that 4 straight pitches were all wrong in the top level of minor league baseball with guys who literally could get called up to ump or to play in Major League Baseball at any time. It's ridiculous that happened. I would have liked it if we had the either the robotic strike zone or the strike zone of the challenge. I hope that comes to Major League Baseball next year. It wouldn't remove the human element from the game. It did adding replay to the game remove the human element? No. just made the game better. Adding replay to football made football better. Adding replay to baseball made baseball better. It, yeah, it may take a few extra seconds here and there. I saw the challenge system used in a minor league baseball game this year, and it worked. It added maybe 3 seconds total to a plate appearance if they used it more than once. And really, it looks exactly like Game Day or EQC Tracer. So you're used to it already. You've seen it before. The 14 up, 14 down. A lot of that had to do with the ump as well, because the Mariners, some of it was chasing pitches that were outside the zone. Some of it was like, what are you doing? And it just got to the point where it just got to the point where it was like the Mariners just seemed like they are not going to get a call to go their way today. They got the call to go their way today, and they were able to overcome bad umpiring and just by stringing together some at bats and the Mets um, first reliever coming in and just absolutely crapping the bed and walking. Where did he walk? I think he walked the first two he faced. Yeah, he walked the first two he faced. Gave up one run technically, but um, three bequeathed runners scored because he came in with the bases loaded. So it was one of those things where it was just like, yeah. And then also Mark Vientos, I'd never heard of him, but that guy has some power, and I'm definitely excited to see what he can do in the future in Major League Baseball. So yeah, see you later.